All right, so where do I actually agree with Jordan Peterson? This is going to be a very, very short video to provide some balance and show that, no person is perfect. We all have strengths and flaws. And some of Jordan Peterson's strengths, in my opinion, well, first and foremost, he helps people. Any person who helps other people deserves credit, in my opinion. There are people who come and say that Jordan Peterson has helped me and so on and so forth. That's very important, and it's an important work. Second of all, I read his book, 12 Rules to Life. It's here. I think this is a very good book, actually. I recommend it to people. It's easy to read. Jordan Peterson uses language very well. He explains his point in a simple way, and he doesn't crowd it with anecdotes. I don't like books that have too many anecdotes. And I really like the last chapter in the book. It's called something like The Pen of Light, where he references the Bible a little bit. So he takes the book to a little bit of a spiritual level. Not so much that he's preaching, but it has a spiritual element to it. I really like that chapter. Okay, third, um, I like some of the teachings Jordan Peterson has. Not all of his teachings, but some of them. For example, when he talks about Jungian archetypes, and he describes Jungian archetypes from the perspective of the Lion King, Simba, Mufasa, Scar. I really like that lecture. It's brilliant, and it really explains archetypes in an archetypical way. So I think that is very informative. Fourth, I I agree with, and I have also learned a lot from the concept of dominance hierarchies, how we sort of organize ourselves in a way that we sort of unconsciously want to move up a hierarchy and do that to sort of become more attractive to the opposite gender. I see this behavior in basically every culture that I myself have personally encountered. So I think it's very accurate. It's not necessarily good, and what we're supposed to do with the hierarchies, that's a completely different question, but I agree that you can see it like that. Okay, so those are some short points where I actually do agree with Jordan Peterson. With that said, it's always important to provide balance, show goods and bads, not just the goods, because people have a tendency to quickly idolize others. They basically expect other people to be perfect, and they take every word that those people say without even questioning it. And that becomes very dangerous because some of Jordan Peterson's teachings, particularly IQ and also other thoughts, are actually dangerous. And although Peterson might not mean it, they have led to, in my opinion, some of the thinkings that have resulted in great crimes against humanity during the Second World War. So they need to be questioned and criticized.